Good evening, Tornado Nation, and thank you for tuning in to tonight's matchup between the Shelbyville Rams and your Taylorville Tornadoes. My name is Landry Solomon, and I'm joined here by Rayleigh Aller. So, Rayleigh, it's senior night for a little bit more than just the boys' basketball team. Tell me a little bit about it.
You're so right, Landry. Not only are we honoring the seniors of the THS boys basketball team tonight, we're also honoring the members of the THS Jazz Band and cheer teams. We'd like to honor our seniors for their dedication and commitment to their teams throughout the years of their high school experience. And now, we'd like to turn it to the Dolph Stanley Court for tonight's senior night.
Senior Night, a night to honor the parents of our Taylorville High School senior jazz band members, cheerleaders, and boys basketball players. We are particularly indebted to the parents of these fine young people for the support they have given the team and our school. At this time, we would like the parents of each of our jazz band members, cheerleaders, and boys basketball team to step forward as I announce their name. We will start off with the jazz band. Paige Cunnington. Paige is the daughter of Laurie and Terry Cunnington. Besides jazz band, she also participates in marching band, concert band, the THS musical, and madrigals. Her plans are to attend a 4-year university. Her favorite memory is going to ILMEA All-State last year. Paige Cunnington. Gavin Enlow. Gavin is the son of Joe and Emily Enlow. Besides jazz band, he's also a member of the marching band, the concert band, THS musical, and madrigals. Gavin plans to attend Millikan University to study commercial music. His favorite memory was winning first in class at the Oblong Spooktacular. Gavin Enlow. Adrian Gonzalez Mateos. Adrian is the son of Maria Mateos and Gilberto Gonzalez. Besides jazz band, Adrian is also a member of the concert band and THS musical. He plans to pursue a 4-year degree in civil engineering. His favorite memory is going to ILMEA All-State last year. Adrian Gonzalez Mateos. Lydia Hopkins. Lydia is the daughter of Jason and Aubrey Hopkins. Besides jazz band, she is also a member of the marching band, a concert band, student council, Key Club, National Honor Society, Scholastic Bowl, bowling, and tennis. Lydia's plans are to pursue a 4-year degree in elementary education. Her favorite memory was attending the SIUE Jazz Festival. Lydia Hopkins. Sophia Thomas. Sophia is the daughter of Sarah and David Thomas. Besides jazz band, she's also a member of the marching band, the concert band, crew for the THS musical, and head jester for madrigals, CEO, and journalism. Sophia's plans to attend University of Illinois to study music business. Her favorite memory is finding out we were selected to play at the IHSA Boys Basketball State Tournament for the championship games. Sophia Thomas. Next, we'll recognize our cheerleaders. Linda Ademi. Linda is the daughter of Ruthie and Adam Ademi. She has been a cheerleader for all 4 years of high school. She plans to attend the University of Missouri to major in diagnostic medical sonography. Linda's favorite memory was winning All-American and getting to attend the Pearl Harbor Memorial Day Parade in Hawaii. Linda Ademi. Milena Davis. Milena is the daughter of Kirsty Davis. She's been a cheerleader for 3 years. She plans to attend the University of Mississippi to study nursing. Milena's favorite memory was cheer camp during junior year. Milena Davis. Ella Hogue. Ella is the daughter of Aaron and Brett Hogue. Besides cheerleading, she's also a member of Purple Rain and a Unified Tornadoes. Ella's plans to attend Oklahoma State University to double major in animal science and animal nutrition. Ella's favorite memory is going to Hawaii for All-American and cheering cheering in the Pearl Harbor Parade, Ella Hogue. Olivia Kent. Olivia is the daughter of Barry and Amy Kent. Besides cheer, she's also a member of Student Council. She's on the E-Board, the Key Club, the E-Board, NHS, National Honor Society, and Purple Rain. Olivia plans to attend Illinois State University in the Mennonite College of Nursing program and continue her athletic career in cheerleading. Her favorite memory was cheering all 4 years on the varsity team and being able to serve senior year as captain. Olivia Kent. Sienna Miller. Sienna is the daughter of Rodney and Mackenzie Miller. Besides cheer, she's also a member of Student Council and Purple Rain. Sienna plans to attend the University of Spa and Cosmetology Arts in Springfield to study aesthetics and online classes at Lakeland College to major in marketing. Her favorite memory is going to Hawaii during senior year to cheer at the Pearl Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Sienna Miller. Macy Wagahoff. Macy is the daughter of Holly and Trevor Wagahoff. She's been a cheerleader for 3 years and a member of CEO. Macy plans to attend the University of Alabama to major in kinesiology and attend grad school for physical therapy. Her favorite memory was senior year camp performance and the award ceremony. Macy Wagahoff. We will move on to our basketball players. Number 0, Shay Champley. Shay is the son of Kyle Champley and Danielle Ross. Besides basketball, Shay also is a member of the Tornado football team. He plans to attend a trade school to be an electrician, and his favorite memory was beating Pana this year as a senior. Number 0, Shay Champley. Number 2, Clark Durbin. Clark is the son of Tim and Jamie Durbin. Besides basketball, Clark has also played football and baseball. Clark plans to attend Illinois State or the University of Illinois to study to become a lawyer. His favorite memory is beating Pana senior year. Number 2, Clark Durbin. Number 3, Owen Yonker. Owen is the son of Steve and Andrea Yonker. Besides basketball, he's also a member of the football team, the Purple Rain, and building trades. Owen plans to begin a IBEW electrical apprenticeship. Owen's favorite memory was beating Effingham junior year. Owen Yonker. Number 4, Drake Howard. Drake is the son of Nate and Veronica Howard. Besides basketball, Drake also plays soccer, runs track, played baseball, CEO, National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and a member of Purple Rain. Drake plans to attend Taylor University to continue pole vaulting and to study sports management with a minor in missions. Drake's favorite memory is beating Pana this year as a senior. Number 4, Drake Howard. Number 14, Luke Wheeler. Luke is the son of Dwayne and Ileana Wheeler. Luke has been a member of the THS basketball team. He plans to attend college, but his major is undecided. Luke's favorite memory was beating Muhammad Seymour last year. Number 14, Luke Wheeler. Number 15, Baron Odom. Barron is the son of Jeb and Heather Odom. Besides basketball, Barron also plays football and baseball for the Tornadoes. He's a member of Purple Rain as well as building trades. Barron plans to attend Olney Community College to play baseball and study arts and sciences. His favorite memory is beating Pana junior year. Number 15, Barron Odom. Number 22, Cade Beckmeyer. Cade is the son of Craig and Michelle Beckmeyer. Besides a member of the Tornado basketball team, Cade also plays baseball, football, a member of FFA, Sentinel during senior year, National Honor Society, and Purple Rain. Cade plans to attend Lincoln Land Community College to study ag business and be on the judging team. Cade's favorite memory was beating Effingham in overtime senior year. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024-2025 Jazz Band, Cheer, and Basketball seniors. The contributions these students have made to our team and band reflect the spirit of cooperation represented by the parents, and it is with our appreciation that we honor you this evening. How about one more round of applause for all of these individuals and their parents? Thank you.
Hello, Tornado Nation, and welcome back to tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much for helping us honor tonight's seniors. We're going to head ahead and hand it over to tonight's commentators, Tanner Smith and Blaze Rogers.
Yay, senior basketball lovers. It's Tommy TV. Welcome to Tommy TV at the Dolph Stanley Court. We are here for the Taylorville basketball senior night here as the Taylorville Tornadoes, who currently stand at 14-15, will take on the Shelbyville Rams, who stand at 15-11. Looking here, both teams are currently on a 2-game losing streak. The last win for the Tornadoes was an overtime thriller versus Mattoon, and for Shelbyville, their last win was against Central A&M, the Red Raiders, 48-45, a very close game there. And looking at Shelbyville here, Tanner, you got anything that Shelbyville really has as powerhouses?
Thanks for having me, Blaze. Obviously, that number 32, Jovic, he averaged about 20.8 per game. So if our defense can shut him down, I think we'll be all right. That's obviously their key of their offense is getting their best score going, and then for us, Drake Howard's been leading the way with 14 points per game coming into tonight, and Drake Howard scored on 216, scored his 1,000th career point. So congratulations to Drake, but I'm looking for a win tonight on senior night.
When you were talking about Drake Howard, he hit his 1,000th point. It's a shame that they didn't end up winning that. But both teams, they kind of got a fire tonight. Shelbyville, they want to hurt Taylorville by making them lose on senior night, and then Taylorville wants to get back in the winning column by getting their first win in the last 5 days.
Oh, absolutely. But now we're gonna go ahead and take a break as we'll send it to the jazz band who will be playing the Tornadoes fight song. We'll be back after this.
With the overall, the 2024 Buick Vista, license plate number BG68233. You need to move your vehicle. It's in a no parking zone. So that's a 2024 Buick Vista, BG68233.
Somebody's got to move their vehicle, eh?
Welcome back. We're back, so you should probably welcome us back. Welcome to Tommy TV. If you just missed that, the Taylorville fight song there. So we got a few keys to the game here that we weren't able to mention earlier. Tanner, you want to go through them?
Yeah, well, first key is shutting down Shelbyville's number 32, Wild Fish. Jovic.
That's Jack Jokic.
Jack Jokic for the opposing team. So obviously shutting him down, that would be one of our keys. And then second key, rebound, as we mentioned, offensive rebound or defensive rebound. And That's the second key, and the third key is this: don't let the fouls slow you down for both teams. And if you gotta play aggressive, your team coming out with the win. And we got final 3 minutes here. I mean, the Tornadoes will come out in their nice senior banner for senior night, and they are once again Clark Durbin, Owen Yunker, Baron Odom, Drake Howard, Shay Champley, Luke Wheeler. Did I miss anybody?
I think you missed Cade Beckmeyer.
Yeah, Cade
there.
Beckmeyer was the other one.
Yeah. But, as you were talking about fouls, I mean, the last few games, not just for the boys, but for the girls, too. I mean, they've had a lot of foul trouble as of recently. So it's like, if you're able, obviously, you don't want the fouls. But I feel like there's been multiple games where they have those fouls and they just slow down. I mean, they start getting in their own head because of those fouls, and it causes their players to not be as good when shooting or playing defense. I mean, they gotta get the foul out of their head. Next play mentality.
Oh, absolutely. And then you mentioned our girls. Well, congratulations to the girls basketball team on their regional game win last night over who was the girls' opponent last night?
It was the Southeast Spartans.
Southeast Spartans. Now the Lady Tornadoes will take on one of our rivals, Rochester Rockets, right here at Dolph Stanley Court. Game time 6 o'clock.
That'll be a good game. I mean, Rochester was not expected to win that game, but they ended up pulling out a miracle
against Chatham Glenwood, who last year beat us and went to state. So the girls knows Rochester going to be tough. I mean, the girls are ready for that, though. I mean, but other than that, let's get back to this game. We are under a minute till tip. Both teams clapping up and getting ready to hit the bench. Taylorville is going to go with starting lineup. They're going to go with Champley, Durbin, Yunker, Wheeler, Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer could be taking a tip for Taylorville.
It'll be interesting for Taylorville. I mean, it's the first time they're actually, obviously, Luke Wheeler, I don't think he's had a start this year. And the only one that really gets a ton of playing time right off the gate is Clark Durbin. So, I mean, it's going to be new. It's going to be a little different here for Taylorville.
We will be right back with our play-by-play and color commentator, and we will right now send it to the national anthem. Will be played by your Taylorville award winner, THS.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dolph Stanley Court here at Taylorville High School for tonight's basketball contest between the Shelbyville Rams and your Taylorville Tornadoes. At this time, could you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, which will be performed tonight by your state-bound award-winning THS Jazz Band under the direction of Cliff Jordan. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Rams of Shelbyville High School. At one forward, a 6'1" senior, number 32, Jack Jokic. At the other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 40, Ryan Walker. At a guard, a 5'11" junior, number 21, Aiden Hardy. At a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 11, Miles Hammond. And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Joel Wiley. The Rams are coached by Paul Conlon. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Taylorville Tornado. At one forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Kate Beckmeyer. At the other forward, a 6' senior, number 14, Luke Wheeler. At a guard, a 5'9" senior, number 0, Shay Champley. At guard, a 6' senior, number 2, Clark Durbin. And at guard, a 6' senior, number 3, Owen Yonker. The Tornadoes are coached by Ryan Brown, assisted by Doug Bauscher, Brenta Michael, Jackson Castleman, and Micah Vera. Officials for this contest are Ron Tisdale, Rod Becker, and Todd Maxwell.
Welcome to the Dolph Stanley Court for the final home game in 2025 for the Taylorville boys basketball team, as they'll be taking on the Shelbyville Rams. And we are 8 minutes. We are just about this game getting started. Before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to our THS Jazz Band, who will be performing in the 3A's boys state game March 15th.
That's awesome.
And Clark Durbin will take the tip against the man who averaged 20 points a game.
Jack Jokic, golly, he's a lot bigger in person.
And Jokic wants the tip, and we are on the way in Dolph Stanley Court with number 11, Hammond, gets in the top of the key to Jovic. Jovic looking and gets a fake and get it guarded by Owen Yonker to number 40. Number 40, Walker, a senior. And then number 32 goes up with it, gets his first point of the ball game.
I mean, that's what you expect from Jokic. You know, he's a guy that scores nearly 21 a game, so.
And to Beckmeyer to Champley. Champley looking the ball with it. Luke Wheeler puts up a three, and Luke Wheeler gets this three-pointer started for Taylorville. And Coach Ryan Brown, he's got to like that from a senior who's making his first start of the season.
It's a really good play there by Wheeler. I mean, beautiful shot.
Now, Jovic getting guarded once again by Yonker. Fakes and spins, gets it back to number 11, who is Hammond. Hammond got the ball stripped, and I can't see the number was there, and that has to be Hammond, the man who got the ball stripped for a three. And 2 minutes gone, Taylorville's down 5-3. Wheeler to Durbin. Durbin trying to get it and did not. And right now, in a tough situation, Taylorville is going with a little bit of press, getting the inbounding to number 21. That is Hardy. Hardy gets the inbound to Jovic. Jovic gets the ball swatted and then finally backed away to Hammond. Hammond to number 21. Hardy gets in and then someone with it there blocked. That's not Baron Odom because he's on the bench, but number 32 has the ball, still defended by Yonker. Yonker picked up his first foul on the floor.
I mean, you'd rather have the Jokic not score there and it be an on the ground foul than him getting an and one attempt.
Oh, absolutely. Getting the ball inbounded to Hardy. Hardy to Hammond. Hammond hits another three and the top the key.
And Shelbyville is just a bunch of ballers, apparently.
And they are up 8-3 right now with Durbin getting it to Yonker. Yonker to Wheeler. Wheeler looking around, gets a screen from Beckmeyer. And Wheeler to Champley. Champley to Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer to Durbin. Durbin looking to lob the ball up top to Yonker. Yonker was open, could not catch the ball, and Jovic coming down with it, driving down the lane, and no foul called as he falls down. Champley with a defensive rebound, gets it to Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer to Yonker, and Yonker did not quite.
And that's the second time Yonker has got the ball passed to him and he couldn't hold on to it.
And Taylorville's in a little bit of a scoring draw here as they haven't scored since Luke Wheeler hitting the three. And with number 11's leading the way, that is Hammond leading the way for the Rams. With Yonker to Champley. Champley fakes and spins inside looking for somebody to cut and gets the ball to Wheeler, and the ball once again, third turnover of the game there for Taylorville. And looking at Brown, he's looking at some substitution, getting his Baron Odom and Malik Pierce back in the game, and Howard still on the bench to start.
Not exactly what you want to start. It's Taylorville.
But with 40 getting the ball to Hammond. Hammond trying to hit another three, and he misses. Luke Wheeler gets a rebound. So Wheeler has 3 points and the defensive rebound. Wheeler to Champley. Champley hand the ball to Durbin. Durbin to Wheeler. Wheeler to Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer looking to Cutter, and Luke Wheeler not hesitating and misses the three. And Cade Beckmeyer keeping himself in bounds and then launched the ball all the way to Owen Yonker. Yonker gets the ball in number 40. That is Walker picking up his first personal foul and team's first.
Lucky there that Walker reached there over Beckmeyer, because that was a very risky pass in between two Shelbyville defenders.
And Owen Yonker set to inbound the ball here for Taylorville under their own basket. And then he thought Champley was going to make the cut, and Brown will quickly send Malik Pierce to the scores table.
Yonker just not what you wanted to do when you first start out, but give him a little bit on the bench, let him compose himself, put him back in, and then he'll play better.
Yeah, Yonker is a defensive anchor, so. And Malik Pierce slips in number 32 because he slipped, and then he hits the three, and timeout. It's taken by Coach Ryan Brown, and now here comes the lineup. Drake Howard and Baron Odom will check in after this timeout. What do you think the first 4 minutes?
Man, just like you're looking at this replay, Malik Pierce just tripped and fell, and Jokic had literally a mile of space before anyone else could even touch him. This is not what you wanted to be at the very beginning of the first quarter. Wheeler hit that nice three, but after that, they've been really quiet. They've tried to pass in the paint multiple times, but either they couldn't hold on to the ball or they were just already out of bounds.
But now Taylorville is going out with the lineup with Odom, Ladage, Pierce, Drake Howard, who scored his 1,000 point, and Clark Durbin. So we'll see what the bench production here do for us as Pierce gets the ball from Howard. Howard gets it back from Pierce. Howard holding on to it in the top of the key, and to Pierce. Pierce to Odom. Odom misses in the floater, and then the ball is rebounded by Shelbyville. Shelbyville launched the ball all the way to their cheerleaders and off the court like it was a pitcher throwing a 95-mile-per-hour pitch.
He should Should have signed that ball before throwing it to the cheerleaders. Maybe got a number.
Maybe. And Clark Durbin gets the ball to Howard. Howard to Pierce. Pierce fakes and drives. Gets the ball to Ladage. Blake Ladage with his first 2 points of the ball game. After a nice pass there from Lake Pierce. And now Jovic driving on Odom. Odom thought he was straight up, but he pushed first. And Baron Odom will pick up his first personal foul.
You can't let Jokic, out of anyone on this team, you cannot let Jokic be the one to get the free throw shots, because more than likely he's going to be able to make those, unless I just jinxed him here. I did. I jinxed him. Yes!
And he misses. This is the first free throw attempt for either team here. I mean, he has 5, and then he shoots again, and he gets 6. So he has the same amount as Hammond. Both of them guys are courtesy of their scoring. Drake Howard driving down the lane and misses, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2, unless they called it on the floor. And they did not call that on the floor. Drake Howard is coming off the bench for tonight.
I mean, when you see a guy running that fast, I mean, really the first initial reaction is to reach your arm out. I mean, like, he does track. So,
and pole vault. I mean, that's where he's going to college to do. So
he is insanely fast.
An insanely great athlete as he makes his first free throw. And Howard makes it both. Bringing Taylorville with back in 5 with pressure, full court press. Baron Odom trying to defend Jovic. Jovic forcing Baron Odom to guard and top the key, and Jovic gets easy around him. And Coach Brown's asking for the ref to call for a and the ball is not out of bounds, and they're gonna say charge Blake Ladage.
I hope we can get a replay, because I didn't really have a great view here.
The official did say charge Ladage off their bench. And here comes the replay that Blaze was winning. And let's see if we can. Well, the ball is inbounded, but inbounded to Hammond. Hammond gets it to Jovic. Jovic holding it and then throwing it back to number 12. And then gets it the ball to number 22, who just checking in into the ball game and misses. It's Willie. Willie to Hammond. Hammond air balls, as Purple Rain will let him know the Purple Rain is dressed in gold tonight.
Well, really, they're dressed in body paint.
Or you can call that too. But Howard bringing the ball up to the tee with a screen from Durbin. Durbin gets it from Howard. Howard to Ladage. Ladage to Pierce. Pierce driving down the lane and spins and finds Durbin. Durbin gets trapped and goes up with it and misses the layup underneath the basket, and another miss. Can't quite see it. Now rebound is pulled down by number 22. Wiley there, and it gets it to number 4, who just checking the game. That is, and number 32 gets the and-1, and Baron Odom quickly picking up his second. Here comes Cade Beckmeyer checking back in for Odom.
We were talking about foul troubles earlier, and we were also talking don't let it get into your head. Let's hope Odom was able to just forget about it and move on. As Jokic goes to shoot for another 2 free throws.
No, another 1, as he did get the and-1. And he converts the and-1, and Taylorville's biggest deficit is 10.
Well,
Drake Howard quickly driving down the lane, and Drake Howard bring it back to single digits, and he has 4.
Let's just hope their defense can hold from now on.
Quick trap between Howard and Durbin. They quickly get the ball to number 4.
Myers,
and then to Hammond. Hammond looking for somebody to cut. Back to couldn't quite see number 12, and back to Myers. Myers misses the three. Malik Pierce pulled down the rebound and running up with it, and with transition. Now he's got speed and kicks it to Ladage. Ladage fakes, driving down the lane now, gets it back out to Pierce. Pierce drives inside, and Blake Pierce gets it for his first 2 points of the ball game.
I do not know how that went in. That is just some pure skill.
From Malik Pierce there. Malik now it's got his tough job trying to defend Jovic. And then Jovic to Hammond. Hammond got caught off by Durbin. And then Hammond gets it back to Jovic. Jovic looking to set up with a screen coming in from Hammond. Hammond sets a screen, and Malik Pierce pokes the ball away from Jovic. Jovic still dribbling with it down the lane, and Jovic gets the ball blocked by Malik Pierce. And Pierce trying to get it to Howard, and Howard is not paying attention, and now to Hammond. Hammond gets the ball stolen again by Ladage. Ladage to Durbin. Durbin now will settle down with a few seconds, and Clark Durbin goes up for the foul and gets fired up, and 14.8 left in the first.
You have a chance to make it a 2-score game here. I mean, that could be, these last 15 seconds have been really good for Taylorville.
And number 12, Wiley.
We got two Wileys here. Joel Wiley and
picked up his second personal foul.
Number 12, Joel Wiley, and then number 22, Jaron Wiley.
Well, number 12 is a senior, isn't he?
Yeah, they're brothers, not twins.
They're brothers, but number 12 is a senior, so he picked up his two personal fouls, so he's on the bench for Shelbyville. And then Clark Durbin missed the second, but missed the first, sinks the second, so it was within 5. And looking to push up with it is Hammond. Hammond guarded by Durbin. Durbin gets up space, and Hammond misses. And with 3, 2, 1, Clark Durbin. And Malik Pierce missed the layup at the buzzer after one. Shelbyville Rams 17, Taylorville Tornadoes 12 through the first 8 minutes.
You really wish Malik Pierce made that too, but it was a very good effort there at the very end by Taylorville to get it back to a 2-score lead. I mean, just you keep playing the way that your defense and your offense did at the very end, and you'll come out here as the winner. Looking at the replays here, Luke Wheeler starting off for Taylorville with an easy 3 there. He's on the bench now, but for a senior night, that's really how you want to start out the game. But obviously for senior night, it wasn't just the basketball team, it was also the jazz band and the cheer team. Lots of overall seniors are all going to be missed.
Yeah, you're missing total of 18 of them, Blaze.
Golly, 18?
Yep. 7 is 5, 6, and 7. 5 on band, 6 on cheerleaders, and 7 in basketball. So,
jeez, they're going to be a lot smaller after this year.
Oh yeah, and the seniors for the cheerleaders are Linda Odemi, Olivia Kent, Macy Wagahoff, Ella Hope, Olivia Kent, and Sienna Miller as the 6. They are in their white uniforms, and the underclassmen is in their black. And we are back into the second quarter action with Pierce gets it to Howard. Howard trying to go up, but then got the ball saved by Ladage. And then Malik Pierce travels with the basketball.
I mean, that sucks there for Pierce. I mean, he had running room to go up for a layup, and just a little too much.
And then now Jovic gets the ball guarded by Malik Pierce in the backcourt. Malik Pierce stolen the ball, and Malik Pierce getting foul called, no shot. But number 32, Jovic, picking up his first personal foul there. That's huge, boys.
Check the replay here.
Look at that.
Yeah, he just pushed him at the very. That's a smart play by Jokic. That's a smart play by Jokic to take away the shot.
And Malik Pierce gets the ball from Howard. Howard hits a 3 after the Malik Pierce assist. Malik Pierce picked up his second assist, and Drake Howard quickly had 7 off the bench tonight. And he carried the basketball as Jovic, and Taylorville quickly gets the ball back. And Purple Rain let him know that he can't do that, and then Howard gets the ball to Pierce. Pierce dribbling with it.
Shelbyville is starting to fall off a cliff right here.
And then Malik Pierce got it across the timeline with screen from Howard. Howard sets the screen, and the ball got blocked by number 20.
That's Noren.
Noren there with a nice defensive play there from Shelbyville. And Blake Ladage gets the nice assist from the senior Drake Howard underneath the basket. Now Taylorville is on a, on a
5-0 lead.
Front.
Or front, yeah.
Yeah, there, and then gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic driving on Pierce. Pierce going up physical with him. Pierce with the defense. Clark Durbin pulled down the defensive rebound. Here comes the track level speed from Howard. Gets caught off, and Pierce missed the three, and Ladage went over in the back, and the official right here is going to call that, and that's a good call there from the official.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain about that. That was a good call.
Yeah, clear blocking in the back.
Referees being very good today.
Yeah, well, we have a tight game with 6:40 left in the first half, with Hammond checking back in, gets it to number 21, I think, and that is Hardy. Hardy gets the ball to, guessed it, Hammond. Hammond got 9. He's hit 3 threes. And Howard to Cade Beckmeyer. Cade Beckmeyer gets his first 2 point of the ball game, brings Taylorville within 1.
Everybody loves Beckmeyer. I mean, you could hear it in Purple Rain's voice.
Oh, yeah, number 4 here is, I can't quite say that name for number 4.
Byers, I think.
Byers gets it over to Hardy. Hardy back to their leading scorer, Hammond, and quickly Yonker comes off the bench, heading to the scores table, and then Cade Beckmeyer the rebound. Beckmeyer to Howard. Howard fakes and spins on Hammond, and then Hammond will pick up his first personal foul. Drake Howard will shoot 2 here, Blaze.
I mean, again, I talked about this earlier, but they just reach. When someone's so fast, I mean, all you can really do is reach out to try to stop them, and it's going to be called a foul every single time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Drake Howard talked about this earlier. He's a track level speed, so when you say somebody got a bigger size, here comes Brown running a low risk here, bringing Baron Odom back in the game with 2 personal fouls, so something to keep eye on here.
Yeah.
And Howard hits his second. Howard and Hammond both has 9 as the leading, number 32, Jovic is the leading scorer for Shelbyville. Drake Howard is the leading scorer for Taylorville with 9. Jovic got 11 lead the way for Shelbyville. Owen Yonker picked up his second personal foul, so Owen Yonker and Odom both has 2.
Let's just hope they don't keep up on that track.
And number 40, the big man, missed the 3, and the ball is off of Jovic, and Taylorville will get the ball back up 1 with Yonker inbounded to Howard. Howard will bring it up to the top of the key. And then Howard to Durbin. Durbin to Ladage. Ladage dribbling with it and gets the ball to Odom. Odom drives down the lane and gets fouled. And that foul will be on number 40. Number 40, Walker, his second. So he got second for Shelbyville there, Blaze.
Yeah, that was a pretty good call there by the referees. I mean, Walker. I mean, we saw Walker earlier miss that 3. I mean, he was all alone there. You have to capitalize off those.
Now, Taylorville is definitely outscoring Shelbyville's bench, but Baron Odom gets his first point of the ball game.
Yeah. Odom, I mean, he's just a very underrated player on this team.
And Jovic with the defensive rebound. He also runs the point guard right now, gets the ball brain up to Hammond. Hammond drives down the lane and forced somebody, I couldn't quite see there, who cut him off and forced him to throw it towards Taylorville's bench, and Taylorville will get the ball back.
Nearly hit Shea Champley and one of their coaches, Coach Castleman. I mean, that's a scary sight. A ball coming in at Mach 10 straight to you.
Oh, Durbin to Odom. Odom trying to get it to Yonker, and they're going to say deflected by Shelbyville, and Taylorville's ball.
Shelbyville trying to stop Taylorville's momentum. But, I mean, it hasn't really worked so far.
And Brown wants the ball swing it quick with Owen Yonker with one-handed jumper, and I don't know how that's not a travel. I don't know if you give him that timeout. He did not have the ball. I thought he traveled, but...
Well, let's check the replay. I don't think that was a travel. But I think he was good there.
Yeah, I kind of got to agree after looking at the awesome replay presented by Tommy TV. And the Tommy Awards ticket sale went live today, so make sure you go on Facebook and order your ticket. That event is May 10th, 2025. This timeout was taken by Shelbyville. It was 30-second timeout. And today, for me, I noticed my class of 2025 speaker, that is Liv Havera, will be speaking for the 2025 class speaker this year. Coming out of the timeout with number 21, that is Hardy, getting the ball across half court. And number 32, Jovic, right behind him. So he gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic to number 23, who is Burns, and then gets it back to Hammond. Hammond pick up his dribble, gets it to Hardy. Hardy defended by Ladage. Ladage and got stripped, and ball remains Shelbyville. And Malik Pierce gets called quickly off the bench, replacing Owen Yonker, who went out of the game still with two personal fouls, rather. And that's a little bit of offense for defense there.
Yeah.
And the ball gets tipped by Baron Odom and went over in the back, and thank God no foul call on Baron Odom, and Hammond will reset for the Rams. He'll get it to number 4, Byers, rather, and gets it to Jovic. Jovic to number 22, Wiley, and it gets it to Byers. Byers to Hammond. Hammond back to Byers. And it gets cut off there by Drake Howard. No foul on Howard. And then Hammond picked up his dribble, and Taylorville is fired up with the defense. Coach Mateer there is hyped up, clapping his hands, and then gets the ball to Hardy. Hardy drives down the lane and misses. Baron Odom pulls down the defensive rebound, and thinking about launching it, did not. Gets it to Durbin. Durbin trying to dribble the ball in the middle of the lane, got stolen by the Rams, and Howard falls down, and there's a quick slant. And Clark Durbin got blocked there, and then the ball here comes to Rams. Number 4 gets it to Jovic. Jovic quickly has 13.
Well, I mean, third time's a charm there, and I mean, Shelbyville got it 3 times. Taylorville wasn't able to capitalize once on that.
And now the game is tied up at 22 apiece. With Howard to Durbin, Durbin to Ladage back to Howard. Howard misses 3. Hammond with the rebound, now looking to run and watching that trailer behind him, and then he shoots the 3 and misses. And Ladage with the defensive rebound. Ladage looking up the run with it, gets it to Odom. Odom to Ladage. Ladage could not complete the M1, but a foul is called on Shelbyville. Number 32, Jovic, with 13 and 2 personal fouls that are blazed, so something to keep an eye on with their leading scorer, averages 20.8, and still.
This feels kind of weird, because Taylorville the last few games has been the leader in fouls. But as of right now, Shelbyville is leading by 4-2 in this quarter.
Yeah, in this quarter alone, and their head coach is Paul. Can't quite say that first.
Conlon.
Paul Conlon there, keeping his senior number 32 Jovic in there with 2 fouls. We are almost under 2 minutes with number 4 Byers gets it to Jovic. Jovic looking at the head coach Paul Harden, and then gets the call, and then Jovic drives the ball in the lane, and he has 15 to lead the way for Shelbyville.
There's only been 2 people today to score for Shelbyville, and that's Hammond and Jokic.
And Jovic grabbed the defensive rebound after the miss, and he can run the point guard too. He bring it across the timeline, and then quickly drives down the lane and gets caught off, and no foul being called. Blake Laddich there with the steal, and then Blake Laddich holding on to it, gets the ball to Howard. Howard shoots a 3, and he hits after the assist from Blake Laddich. And Howard leads Taylorville with 12.
Nice poke out there by Laddich, and then a nice pass to set up the Drake Howard 3.
And number 4, Byers versus Howard. Byers got caught off and quickly finds a safety valve to Jovic. Jovic sends a screen to Hammond. Hammond misses the big range jumper, and Blake Laddich pulls down another rebound and gets the ball stolen. Gets the ball stolen right back to Hammond with the step back, and then hits. And Hammond with a little ball fake.
I mean, Baron Odom just wasn't expecting the little fake there.
And Coach Brown told Howard to slow down and run some offense. Taylorville might go for one shot here.
I mean, that's probably the smart thing to do.
With Shelbyville does have one foul, does have no fouls to give, so we'll see if they go at number 32, Jovic, to get him pick up his 3rd before half ends. Howard gets the ball blocked, and number 4 with the putback there is Myers. And then 2 bad turnovers there for Taylorville, and then he traveled with 0.2 seconds.
And, I mean, Howard, you cannot let that ball poke out.
And Drake Howard will probably get the ball here from Odom and launch the ball up towards the basket. And then Howard towards the basket. And you can't not half-dive Coach Brown there. Going into halftime, should have been tied or not after the back-to-back turnovers. With that being said, Taylorville is trailing at the half, 29-27.
You cannot let that happen. You fell apart in those last 15 seconds, and now you're down at halftime. You cannot have that ball poked out that easily. Well, anyway.
Now we're going to send it to our Taylorville dance team.
Transition. JPA. I didn't know they were doing something tonight. Hey, I just heard myself. I'm in Wirecast, Johnny.
Down Jamaica, hard milk, but you're cold as a core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it.
Your award-winning Taylorville dance team.
Steve. It'll be all right.
With a chance to win cash money. Closest to center court on 3. Chuck your ducks. 1, 2, 3. Chuck your ducks. Winner tonight, Peyton King. Nice toss, Peyton. Where you at so you can collect your money?
Welcome back. If you are just tuning in right now, Taylorville currently trails by 2 to the Shelbyville Rams, 27-29. And we were in the first half. There was really 2 real standouts for Shelbyville. That was Hammond and then Jack Yokish with 12 and 15 respectively. Tanner, do you think that probably Taylorville's halftime adjustment was really just focused on those 2 specifically?
Oh, absolutely to start, but not really, because you're focusing on their key guy, then somebody else is going to go off, and you got to pay attention to that. But obviously, that's got to be one of the adjustments, but I believe our team did that and then come out here with a victory.
I mean, one of the major things that I really saw was that at the end of the first quarter, they started to pick things up. And at the end of the second quarter, they started to slow down again. How do you, if you're a basketball team, if you're a basketball coach, how do you stop that? The constant rises, how do you keep the constant rises and get away from the downfall?
I mean, you just got to keep playing. I mean, there's nothing to it besides keep on playing and then look and then maybe get some stops, forcing some traps and forcing that foot that's sipping on the baseline. I mean, there's nothing to it besides just playing. We are 40 seconds away till the second half started for seniors. This is their final half of their career at the Dolph Stanley Court. So 7 seniors again this evening are Shea Champley, Owen Yunker, Clark Durbin, Baron Odom, Luke Wheeler, Drake Howard, Cade Beckmeyer. And Taylorville is going to the lineup that they went with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We didn't mention earlier, but Blake Laddage is in for Brock Brown. He's out with a concussion.
Oh, we have not mentioned that game, not that man at all. And I don't even think Brock Brown's with the team as we speak. And coming out of the second half, nobody else scores for Shelbyville besides number 32, Jovish.
I mean, he's basically carrying the team on his back.
Basically, yeah. And then Odom gets the ball from Howard. Odom to Durbin. Durbin to Laddage. Laddage gets called for an offensive foul, and Laddage will pick up his second.
I think he just kind of tripped and then fell on the guy.
And the man who dropped the charge with 17, his 2 personal fouls of his own is Jovish.
Yeah, he just tried spinning and then he tripped it and ran him over.
Sets a screen for Hammond. Hammond gets caught off by the screen into number 40, Walker. Walker back down to Jovish. Baron Odom trying to help out Pierce, and the ball gets stripped. And Baron Odom picks it up like a cornerback, and Malik Pierce runs with it after getting it from Odom, and then the ball gets stolen there as Malik Pierce trying to do a no-look pass and gets the ball stolen. Number 40, Walker with it. Walker looking, still holding on to it, gets the ball to Jovish. Jovish spins down low, back top to Walker. Walker hits the 3, and Taylorville is in 7-point hole here to start.
Well, I mean, we were down by 7 earlier. We can crawl back. Hopefully.
Malik Pierce gets the ball from Howard and missed the 3. Jovish down with the rebound, and Jovish looking to run with it, and he runs with it, kicks it to Walker. Walker kicks it to number 21, Hardy, and then gets the ball to Hammond. Taylor with a good defense here. Now just need a turnover, and then the ball's back in the hands of Jovish. Jovish gets the back out to Hammond. Hammond misses the layup. Clark Durbin with a defensive rebound. Launch stop ball all the way to Odom. Odom to Howard. Howard missed the 3. Laddage with the offensive rebound kicks it back out to Durbin. Durbin gets the ball to Odom, and receiver to quarterback that time, and Baron Odom has his second basket. Nice. As his first basket and a free throw, so he has 3 of the night. Jovish shoots the ball from deep and misses. Odom with a defensive rebound gets it to Howard. Howard track level speed gets the ball to Clark Durbin. Clark Durbin, and Taylor's quickly back with 5-0 run of their own. Yeah,
Wow.
Jovic getting defended by Malik Pierce. Malik Pierce picked his pocket, and Malik Pierce with the layup after picking his pocket, and timeout is taken by Shelbyville's head coach, Paul Kern, at Taylorville's with a down 7, so that is 6-0 run of their own.
If you're Paul Conlon, if you're Paul Conlon, this is not what you wanted to see from your team. I mean, like, you were up by 7, and now you're only up by 1. You got the ball poked, and I feel like, Jokic has done a lot for this team offensively, but he's also lost the ball a ton.
As the ball got stolen there by Malik Pierce. Sorry, go ahead.
That's happened multiple times. Pierce has poked that ball out away from Jokic. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, looking at their scores, I mean, 2 players double figure had to been Jovic and Hammond, and first player in double figures for Taylorville is the man who scored 1,000 points against the Robinson Maroons, Drake Howard of 12, Pierce with 4, Ladage with 6, wow, and Odom with 3 of his own.
Just a big milestone there for Drake Howard on Saturday.
Yeah. We won't talk about the result for the team, but Howard, and then number 40, Walker, gets the ball inbounded to Hammond. Hammond gets the ball, and Odom pick his pocket, and Odom getting the ball to Howard, and Howard to Odom, and Clark Durbin still trying to tip it, and Taylor and the ball still stuck, and number 21, and Malik Pierce. And hopefully nothing happened there, but Malik Pierce.
Hang on, I need to see this replay. What happened?
Nothing happened, battling for the ball, and then Malik Pierce right there just kicked the ball some reason, and then Jovic gets the ball cross half court, driving on Pierce, going up for a charge, and Drake Howard, the senior, drops the charge on senior night. How appropriate is that?
Ooh.
And Jovic picking up his 3rd.
I thought originally that was on Drake Howard, but whew. Oh.
No, he was set. He was set.
Yeah.
But how huge is that if I'm Shelbyville fan having Jovic picking up his 3rd?
I mean, that's scary there.
With Clark to Pierce. Pierce looking to reset. And reset back over to Howard. Howard looking to fake and gets caught off and find the ball to the hands of Baron Odom. Baron Odom to Pierce. Pierce jab step, and then fakes to Howard, gets the ball to Durbin. Durbin lobs it up top to Ladage, and Howard gets another 3-pointer with the assist from Blake Ladage, and Howard has 15 for Taylorville. Jovic has 17 for Shelbyville.
That is so important for Drake Howard. Oh my!
And Malik Pierce picked up his 2nd foul as he was trying to defend there against Jovic.
That's not good. Coach Brown, basically, he's like on the court entirely. He might go out there, he may sub out for someone.
Purple Rain is screaming behind Jovic, and he says, that doesn't bother me, and he sinks it.
The only time he missed a free throw is when I accidentally jinxed him. Well, I'll say accidentally in quotations because I wanted to miss.
And he just did not miss and tied the game up at 36. And Blake Ladage, almost got to steal the ball away from him as he had to jump and get it to Howard. Howard to Pierce. Pierce driving down the lane, gets caught off. And then the ball still fumbling with it. Now Howard going wide on 2, gets the ball to Jovic because of that bounce for Taylorville to reset the defense. And number 4 shoots the 3 from Taylorville. That's Byers after a turnover there from Taylorville. Malik Pierce drove in the ball down the lane, gets the ball to Durbin. Durbin shoots the 3 and misses. and Ladage gets the rebound and back to Durbin. Durbin drives down the lane and misses again and gets the pull down, gets hit in the back of the head by Jovic. And now Taylorville is playing 5 on floor. Durbin gets back. And I thought he traveled there to start, but Taylorville now with Ladage has 3.
This keeps happening over and over and over. We'll be down by a lot, and then we'll somehow come back and take the lead, and then we'll just fall off the cliff again. I mean, you have to find a balance here.
Cade Beckmeyer sets.
We'll take away Ladage and Pierce. Oh, and they'll send out another guy, Owen Yonker, for Drake Howard.
No, Drake Howard's staying out there.
Oh.
He's Champley checking in.
No, he will go out.
Oh, my fault. Sounds like. And Taylorville gets hit there with the offensive rebound from Shelbyville as Myers knows that he missed, quickly gets the rebound of his own, and then gets the ball to Hammond. Hammond gets blocked by, I can't quite see who blocked it, but.
I think that was Baron Odom there.
Probably.
I mean, he does it all the time, so.
I mean, he did average 1 block per game, so. Hammond gets the ball from the corner and hits the 3, and Brown here probably. Cool. And then Yonker gets it to Champley. Champley back to Yonker. Yonker launched it all the way down to the other side of the court to Champley, and Champley misses a 3-pointer. And a foul is called on Owen Yonker. Whether Cade Beckmeyer. And Taylorville is now in a bonus.
And when we were just talking about last quarter, how they were getting better with fouls, and now they're already at bonus. You gotta be kidding me! Made that first one, and man.
And then missed the second. Baron Odom with a defensive rebound gets it to Champley. Champley will bring it up the ball towards half court and gets it to Yonker. Yonker to Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer to Durbin. A foul on the floor is called on number 20, Will Noren. And Howard sets a check back in as well as Malik Pierce for Clark Durbin and Baron Odom.
Got to give those guys a break. I mean, Clark Durbin's basically been in the game the entire time.
And Howard looking to get the ball, and whether Beckmeyer, and Beckmeyer misses. Hammond, number 20, Noren pulls down the rebound, and then Hammond will bring the ball up towards the Walker. Walker gets it to Myers. And then he goes up with it and misses, and then offensive rebound again by Walker, and Walker fakes Champley, and a timeout. Timeout is now taken by head coach Ryan Brown with Taylorville again down 10.
Taylorville's got to figure out how to stay high. I mean, this happened. I said this before, but this has happened so many times. We'll go down by a large margin, come back, take the lead, and then we'll go down by 10 again. You got to figure out how to stop letting that happen. I mean, just over and over and over again. You're doing nothing offensively on these droughts. And, there's not a lot. I get that, obviously you're going to have some sort of drought in every game where you're not scoring a ton. But you have to figure out how to where it's not so predictable, really, because it's happened every single quarter. I mean,
now Taylorville gets the ball inbounded with Howard bringing it up. Howard has 15, and then Howard gets the ball to Odom. Odom to Owen Yonker. Yonker missed the three, and number 20, Noren, pulls down the rebound, and Shelbyville will bring it up 10. To Hammond. Hammond with the three-pointer, and then misses. Blake Ladage with the rebound. Ladage looking to bring the ball up to himself to Malik Pierce. Malik Pierce got cut off and back to Yonker. Yonker quick dribble, drives down the lane, gets the ball to Odom. Odom to Howard. Howard air ball all the way to the other side, and Jovic gets the ball to Walker. Walker gets the ball to number 4.
It's Byers there.
Byers there, and now he's just holding it with almost 30 seconds left with Ladage guarding Walker. Walker gets the ball to Hammond. Hammond gets in his spot and misses. And Owen Yonker with the rebound there for Taylorville. Owen Yonker hand the ball back up top to Howard.
And they're just starting to take it slow here.
And if I'm Taylorville, I got to get the deficit down to single digits going into fourth. Blake Ladage gets fouled, and no foul was called, and one, and Hammond launches towards half court and misses. And end of 3, Shelbyville Rams 46, Taylorville Tornadoes 36.
Coach Ryan Brown trying to figure out how to stop these slow moments. But as of right now, we are going to step aside for the jazz band. We will be with you momentarily. And we are back.
Set the start of the fourth quarter. Down 10 is Taylorville with their final career 8 minutes here left at the Dolph Stanley Court. Howard gets the ball to Yonker. Yonker dribbles the ball up and gets the ball back to Yonker. Yonker fakes, drives down the lane, and gets the foul called on number 20, Noren.
Well, I mean, that's one way to start a quarter. Not for Shelbyville, though.
And Owen Yonker will shoot 2 free throws. Chance to get in the score card. Owen Yonker misses first.
Owen Yonker is known for his good defenses, but I feel like another thing to look out for is the fact that he does have a lot of fouls on the year. He fouls a lot.
And then he sinks the second, and Owen Yonker gets on the scoreboard, and then Taylorville with the pressure here, trying to get the ball back, and then stop, and then gets the ball back to Jovic. Jovic hits the ball. Oh! The ref gonna say that Taylorville player was out of bounds before he threw it off of.
Yeah, he was. If you check the replay there.
Yeah, he probably was, but Taylorville is now looking at a full court pressure. Then gets the ball to Hammond. Hammond trying to bring it back up in that middle trap, and then gets the ball to Byers. Byers gets trapped again and gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic drives down the lane, gets stripped, and no foul being called in. And Shelbyville still has the ball, but Taylorville still got to defend. Still trying to get the ball back. And defended quickly, inbounded to Byers. Byers to Hammond. Hammond back up top, and Odom gets the ball denied it again. And Taylorville playing good defense here, but eventually you're going to need the ball back.
I mean, they're playing strong defense right now, but, you know, obviously you don't want it to get into Jokic or Hammond's hands.
Well, there is Hammond that gets the back to Byers. Byers looking to drop the ball, and Owen Yunker shows and misses, and Drake Coward gets foul called, and the foul is called on number 4, Byers, and Byers will pick up his first.
Check the replay here. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't really intentional. It was he just kind of fell on top of Howard.
Yeah, and that was
that's just a killer of momentum.
Momentum right there. You can't turn the ball over. You can't go back, fine, but wait till the shooter at least cross the line before you do that. Now Taylorville playing some defense, and 2 ball trapped, and 2 trap is coming, gets the ball to number 12, and then number 12 and Odom trying to play denial, and then gets the ball to Hammond. Hammond back to Jovic. Jovic gets the ball stripped to Yunker. Yunker still holding on to it, and then still holding on to it on the baseline quickly to Ladich. Ladich to Pierce. Pierce travels.
And back-to-back drives were just...
Taylorville just turning it over. That's a back-to-back turnovers.
You cannot have this happen. You get your momentum back, and then you immediately lose it.
And then Howard quickly trying to trap, and then force Shelbyville have to bring the ball back up to Hammond. Hammond gets it to number 20, and he travels, and nobody scored this right now. Fourth quarter, the score in the quarter is 1-0 in favor of Taylorville.
Yeah, we has to have a better offense here for Taylorville. I mean, you're still down by 9, so get a couple more shots in, please.
Yeah, Howard getting the ball to Yunker. Yunker to Durbin. Durbin cross court to Howard. Howard and air balls to 3, and then the ball got rebounded by him. Hammond gets it to number 12, Whistler, and then Whistler throws it down the court, and timeout. It's taken by Shelbyville's head coach, Paul Curley.
This is not a very fun quarter. There's still 5 minutes left, but overall this has been, compared to the other quarters, this has been very boring. I mean, golly.
The Taylorville still can win this game. We just have to play a lot better than. It's all about winning it at this point. Who wants it more?
Yeah, you gotta have that. Oh, would you look at that? Who's that?
That's our cameraman, Lincoln Coffee.
Oh.
Coffee is on one of the cameras. Lene Neal is on one of the cameras. and Noah
Baker.
Baker is on the other camera down here on the floor.
And there's Lene Neal. Where'd she go? Oh, she's over there. Anyway, we're back in now.
Let's see the action. Taylorville is coming out of timeout. If you're Taylorville, this game is not over. Especially, when the other team's going to try and hold the ball with no shot clock. And the ball finally gets it into the midcourt. And then number 4, Myers, he has it, gets it guarded by Yunker. Yunker cuts him off, and then the ball gets it to number 12, back to Hammond. Hammond gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic jump pass to number 4, Myers, and then he misses. And Taylorville's ball as number 12, Whistler picked up his 3rd personal foul as he went over the back of Howard. Howard will bring the ball up and then gets the ball to Odom. Odom to Howard. Howard will shoot it, and then lost the ball out of bounds. And Taylor will get the ball back underneath their own basket with 5:02 left in the fourth quarter.
This quarter is still not very fun. Hoping for something to change real soon.
Clark Durbin gets trapped and still went up with it and missed. And then coming down with the rebound is Jovic. Jovic get past Odom, drives all the way down the lane, gets the ball challenged by and Myers.
Well, I mean, I asked for something entertaining. That was entertaining, just for the wrong team.
And Howard gets the ball to Yunker. Yunker trying to dial the ball back into Ladich, and Ladich misses, and then Jovic gets the ball to Walker. Walker to Myers. Myers over to Hammond. Hammond gets the ball, drives down the lane, and misses the floater, and Baron Odom has the ball handled from Blake Ladich, and now Howard has the ball and atop the key with Clark Durbin driving down the lane, and no.
Ooh, what is happening?
They're going to call the foul on Shelbyville's number 40. And
So the points do count, okay.
Give Durbin the basket as he was up in the upper motion.
Felt like the first time in 50 years that someone from Taylorville scored.
And Clark Durbin gets it down to a 9-point game with 4:03. Clark Durbin quickly to defend and gets the ball, a little hop there, and then pick it up. And then 12 to Myers. Myers and Howard quickly reached in, but Table picked up the first team foul. And you're going to need him to stop the clock here. And Drake Howard is first, so he's not
He's
in.
got a lot more to go. So that's good.
Clark Durbin with the defense and gets caught up there from Hammond. Hammond gets it to number 12, and then 12 to Walker. Walker back up to and number 41. Hammond gets a fakes the three, and the ball gets rebounded by Jovic. Jovic gets it to number 4. Number 4 thinking about shooting, but pulls it back to the top of the key with defended by Howard. Howard with two people trapped on him, and then gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic drove down right on Baron Odom, and
Jeez. This is not what you want to see out of your fourth. This is your last chance to get a win here. Your last win at the Dolph, and you have so many. As soon as you get a lead, you immediately start going soft. You need to stay. You need to keep your foot on the gas.
but this game's still not over yet. Table came back from 10 against Mattoon. They can still do the same here, but this is a lot tougher opponent than Mattoon.
Definitely. I'll try not to be a negative Nancy for the rest of the game.
No, that's not being negative. That's just
Constructive criticism.
you're down 10 before you came came back again. Taylorville has before, but Taylorville came down within 10 with one of their superstars out of the game for tonight, Brock Brown, who is not even on the team's bench. So hopefully everything's going right with Brock Brown there.
They've had a few guys to replace him. I mean, Blake Ladage, Cade Beckmeyer. They're just trying to find that replacement.
With the timeout, and Clark Durbin and gets it to Howard. Howard looking at trying to carry his team and gets the ball dribble all the way down to Clark Durbin. Clark Durbin shoots the three and misses. Owen Yunker gets the offensive rebound back up to Howard. Howard misses, gets the offensive rebound to Odom. Odom misses, and then a foul is called. Baron Odom, that's his third.
Yeah, I mean that's the. Ooh. Sorry. That's the smart thing. That's the smart thing to do there. I mean, you gotta stop the clock.
And then Jovic gets the ball across the timeline right on Baron Odom, and Baron Odom just picked up his fourth.
One more and he's out. I mean, you cannot have one of your tallest players out with this crucial of a game, this crucial of the last 2 minutes.
And Clark Durbin will guard Hammond. Hammond will drive the ball, gets across the timeline, and then Howard with the defense on number 12, and then gets the ball stripped to Walker. Walker back to Jovic. Jovic gets the ball to, and then gets the ball to number 40, Walker, who shoots the three and misses. Baron Odom with a defensive rebound, and Drake Howard looking to push right down the lane and gets the layup. And Ryan Brown quickly calls for pressure. And now Taylorville within the full court press. Baron Odom's got to be careful with 4 personal fouls. Gets the ball to Jovic. Jovic gets the ball stripped to Yonker. And then a tie.
I think that was a timeout called there by Shelbyville.
It's taken by Shelbyville with his guys out of possession there.
It's just, you got 2 minutes left, okay?
Yeah,
What do you think they should do?
Give everything you got. I will do. Just be careful with Baron Odom. You just got to give everything you got. Right now, everything it's on the line for you. You're not out of this game. You got to give everything you got. I don't care how you do it.
They're down by, 9 right now, so.
Yeah.
It's not over. Just those hot streaks that you had earlier in the game, keep that. Get rid of the cold streak.
Yeah, you can't. You can play aggressive on defense, but they're going to come out. The other team, they're going to come out and go white out Baron Odom, I'm telling you.
And then you look at Shelbyville. They had 4 right off the bat in this quarter. Haven't had a foul since.
Yeah. And Baron Odom is back out here, but he's got to be smart.
I mean, it's worth the risk. I mean, he's just such a good player.
It is. No, it is, but it's got to be smart. And it gets the ball back into Jovic. Jovic gets the ball to up top the key to Hammond. Hammond is defended by Yonker. Yonker gets defended by Clark Durbin there. Yonker picked up his 3rd personal foul. And Jovic, I don't think you can move because he got fouled. And Hammond gets the ball across the time court line, and Clark Durbin with the reach. And Hammond is slow to get up here. And Drake Howard, the good leadership, helps him up, and he tells coach he's okay, and he'll stay in the ball game.
Now Shelbyville is in bonus here.
He has to stay in the ball game to shoot a bonus. Otherwise, Coach Brown gets to choose the remaining 4 players to shoot a free throw if Hammond can't. Keep that in mind. He sink his first.
See the substitution here, taking out Ladded for Pierce. He's been subbed out multiple times. He's a good player. He's just, I don't know.
And he went 2 for 2, and Drake Howard will bring the ball up. Pulls it up, and Hammond just called the ball like a running back, and Baron Odom just.
You got 1:30 left, and I don't know how many timeouts, honestly. I haven't been keeping track.
It's Jovic. Jovic will shoot 2 free throws. They did call the foul on number 4, Drake Howard.
Howard, that's just Howard's 2nd. That's really impressive. Considering that there's been multiple guys today with 3 or 4 fouls. Him and Clark Durbin only having 2. Despite playing a lot of this game. Well, Clark Durbin actually only has one.
Jovic has 23.
Golly.
And Clark Durbin spins down the lane and gets the layup, and Coach Ryan Brown calls a timeout.
It's not over yet, but you have to be fast here. You got to play aggressive defense, fast offense. And again, I said this earlier, you have to keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah, they do, but Taylorville's just got told by Jeff there got one more timeout remaining. So Taylorville just called their 4th timeout there.
Ryan Brown has to cook up something.
Yeah, he's got to try to call some defense. You down 11, you just can't
allow anything else. As you can see, Shelbyville's cheerleaders, their group is a lot larger than ours. You can tell the difference. They have backups right now.
Taylorville will go out with Yunker, Howard, Odom, Durbin, and Malik Pierce. Shelby will go out with number 12, which is Wheatley. And then Shelbyville gets the ball inbounded, and Taylorville looking for trap and gets the ball to Jovic, and Malik Pierce has the foul there to stop the clock to stay in the game, and Malik Pierce picked up his 3rd.
I mean, it's a good thing to do, but you'd rather have them, stalled out over there, give them the ball, so you get the ball back.
And Jovic has been really good at the free throw line tonight. And then he missed.
Let's keep up that announcer's jinx here, all right? Okay, come on. Let's do it like right now. Like, oh yeah, he's such a very good shooter. He's a very good shooter. He definitely won't miss. Crap, it didn't work.
And then Clark Durbin gets the ball to Howard. Now Tornadoes has looking to push. Howard drives down the lane, throws the ball off the side of the backboard. And then Taylorville now has the trap. First gets the ball to Walker. Walker gets the ball to Whitley, number 12, and Malik Pierce has the foul to stop the clock. Malik Pierce is 4th.
He's got to be careful the next time. They may have to switch things up for who's going to foul and who won't. Drake Howard's going over to talk to Coach Brown.
And for Wiley, sinks the number 12 there, sinks the free throw.
That's his first point of the day, actually.
I mean, he's a defensive anchor. Only the guy who's scoring for their team is number 12 actually got 5 points. Oh no, got 2.
And Hammond has 17, so.
And Clark Durbin just falls down and ball's still in play.
Clark
Durbin got cranked up, and the ball still Shelbyville's possession.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. I mean, this close to the end of the year.
Yeah,
you're
definitely
really hoping.
Yeah, that's why Coach Ryan Brown said to check under his senior Clark Durbin with Luke Wheeler heading into the scores table.
I mean, Clark Durbin's been in the game basically almost the entire time here, and he's got the most minutes out of any senior. So it's good to see him get up, but
yeah, he's
that
up.
tear. I mean, the wear and tear on his body, it's going to be heavy. When you only have a little bit of rest.
I mean, they got another game tomorrow, so not really. They got to play back to back. And tomorrow will cap off the boys' regular season. Hopefully they can make a big run in their postseason. And Jovic gets the ball, and then gets the ball inbounded into Hammond. Hammond still got to get across the half-court line, and he does. And Malik Pierce, and then he gets the ball back out to Hammond, and Malik Pierce just fouled out of the ball game.
Trying to keep this team in the game, but now he's out of it. So they'll put in Shea Champley in for him.
And Cade Beckmeyer check in as well. Now, it is senior night. Now Drake Calvert will check out for the final time here at the Dolph Stanley Court. Gets a big hug there from Coach Ryan Brown, and as you're gonna take the starters out pretty much.
This is not the way you wanted to end your last ever home game.
But Owen Yunker checks the ball, gets the ball to Champley. Champley over to Yunker. Yunker to Odom. Odom hits the three-pointer.
The crowd continues to support the team despite them, still not being able to really come away with this one.
And Taylorville Coach Brown told them not to foul, and that's the final score. Shelbyville Rams 60 and Taylorville Tornadoes 47. And now, if Noah's ready, we're going to send it over to Rayleigh Allard and Landry Salmon.
We're going to send it to them soon, but, Tanner, do you really have any thoughts? You have any final thoughts, Tanner?
No, I don't really got final thoughts. There's good game for both teams. Unfortunately for Taylorville, for Taylorville, they did come up short here on senior night, but I'm proud of these seniors for all the 4 years they put out here at the Dolph Stanley Court.
You still got some of the year left, and you got regionals, so look forward to that. And, just keep your head up. Don't let this game drag into the next 2 games that you have, including regionals, So if they're ready, we will send it over to our sideline reporters.
And welcome to the Tommy TV post-game report. The final score tonight was 60 for Shelbyville Rams to 47 for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
On behalf of myself and the Tommy TV crew, we would like to thank you for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Have a great evening, Tornado Nation.
You're watching Tommy TV.